appreciate you.
There's nothing left to be said.
Said it all.
Always. Always.
So the game he missed, did you take over that one?
I don't believe I did. I think maybe Robin Fraser took that over, who is now the head coach of Toronto.
Yeah. When he came, first of all, the reason why did you join his staff in Toronto? Why did you follow him?
Why did I join his staff? Because I was invited. I got a call when he got the head coaching job and said, "Hey Dan, is this something you would like to do?" And yeah, I jumped at it. I was coaching in college for a bunch of years and was always trying to get back into MLS, but it's really difficult. And had an opportunity, and Greg and I have been close friends for a lot of years. Kind of think the game the same way, and so I jumped at the opportunity to work under him.
The opportunity here, were there any discussions with yourself, with your family, or were there something available before the move out here? Or?
No, moved out to Toronto, and and then Greg kept the same staff when he had the opportunity to move to the Galaxy, and I had lived out here. I had coached at university out in LA. I was living in Pasadena prior to moving out to Toronto. So the chance to come home, and Greg and I played for the Galaxy back in the early days, right? So to come back and coach our former team was a huge opportunity.
How different is it to have a staff together for so long?
How different is it? Well, one is it doesn't seem like head coaches last forever, right? And congratulations to Greg and I guess his staff that Greg has lasted for as long as he's kind of wanted, right? He's made the choices from Toronto to move. That's pretty rare. But I can't speak for all the staffs out there. I only know what I've lived through.
And what is it working together with everyone?
Yeah, it's been wonderful. I mean, Greg is an easy boss to work for, right? He's, it's a little bit of a gift, right? He's really talented. He's a wonderful coach, certainly one of the top coaches in the league. And, every day I get to work with him, and so does Jason, who's a wonderful assistant coach, and Nick Tesloff and Kevin Hartman, right? So we all get this opportunity, and we all work well together. We know our roles, so we just kind of go, right? And the work is done on the training pitch, right? It's the games are the showcase, but we all know kind of what our roles are, and we get it done. At least we think we do.
Okay, thanks. Go ahead, Josh.
Hey Dan, appreciate the time.
Hey Josh.
It just being the defensive side of things, and along with Greg, I just wanted to sort of pick your brain while we have the chance on the defense this year, and sort of where you've seen the strengths, the weaknesses, all the stuff that you've sort of taken in from this year.
Well, after this year, Greg has been responsible for all the defending. I'm not sure what I've been responsible for, but it's been on Greg. Yeah, I've been disappointed. I think, quite honestly, I think we all have been disappointed, the players as well. We just seem to lack the consistency in our defending aspect of the game, and we've made some silly mistakes early. And it just seems we don't get through games without making kind of a big mistake, right? A big mistake that leads to a goal-scoring opportunity. Whether that's keepers or our center backs, right? We've all kind of taken turns throughout the year, and we've lacked kind of that consistency that that good defending teams have.
Perfect. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Josh.
Go ahead, Alex.
Hey Dan, I was telling Greg earlier, you and Greg have been on the sideline for 448 games and maybe 500 more.
Look who's counting. Look who's counting. My God.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask, you talked about that partnership earlier, but you guys both also played for the club. Now you guys are, coaching together. I mean, over time, just how easy is it to kind of just have that chemistry? We talk a lot about players having chemistry, but a coaching staff having chemistry. You talked about keeping the same staff. If you could just talk about just maybe, I guess, the workplace environment with Greg, and just being on that staff, and you guys having your roles assigned, how much easier does it make, I guess, everybody's job?
Yeah, I mean, that might be a better question for the players, but I guess, first of all, as a staff, we're so grateful to Greg, right? Greg obviously has the opportunity to choose his staff, so we are grateful that he chooses us. And we're a very cohesive group. We've got, I think as a staff, not to pat ourselves on the back, but I think we're good human beings. We're very caring, first and foremost, and then I think we know a little bit about soccer, right? And I think, with Greg, Hardy, and myself, having been around in the early days, like there's a standard that is set for the Galaxy that we try to uphold, and every day we try to bring that standard, right, in training. Firm believer as a group that everything that our success, right, any kind of success we have is going to be because of the training field. So certainly I think that kind of cohesiveness as a staff and the trust that Greg has with his staff, I think has led to some success.
And then, what part of you is excited to be the one kind of barking out instructions on the touchline?
What part of me? Well, first of all, right, any of the assistants could be doing this, right? This, again, I'm very grateful, maybe because I'm the loudest. You use the word barking, and maybe I bark the loudest of the group. So, but again, all the work is done at training. The messaging, we've been together for a lot of years. We know what the messaging is. We know what we need to do to be successful. We know what Kansas City is going to try to do to be successful and how to counter that. So, right, that messaging will be spoken about. It's been spoken about today. It'll be spoken about tomorrow. And certainly prior to the game, we will, be consistent in that kind of messaging.
Thanks, Dan. Really appreciate it.
Yep. Thank you.
Okay, I don't see any other hands raised, so we're going to go ahead and end our media availability. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Yep.